this idea of breaking in the neighborhood right below luxury.
Yeah.
Keep going on that because
So,
it's good. It's
yeah.
a really great strategy.
It is. It's a strong strategy, and it's a 2-3 year strategy.
So when someone is, when you work the level right below luxury,
Yep.
you're now building your pipeline because those
Correct.
people are going to be your next luxury buyer.
Right.
Right. So,
exactly.
Yeah. So how do you help people do that? Is it different?
It's different in every market, so it's going to be a price point. Here's how I tell agents to figure it out. We have incredible property brochures. I have property brochures that are 22 inches long and don't fold. But I said, give me a price point in which, in your market, you would choose to do a beautiful property brochure. And as you know, I do seminars all over the country, every imaginable price point. In Wisconsin, that number is $450,000. In West Vancouver, it's $2.5 million. So at $450,000 in Wisconsin or $2.5 million in British Columbia, that's the price point in which they do nice marketing. That if you're gonna be in the luxury market, you're going for the game. That's your ante. Really easy. The price point just below where all the agents decide to do luxury marketing, that's where you want to start. So in San Diego, it's 1.2 million.
Okay.
I work with agents, and my best coaching advice is I want you in the $800,000 price point. Here's why. First of all, $800,000 versus $1 million, that commission is really fairly close. Mm-hmm. And all the agents that are selling the $800,000 houses aren't doing good marketing,
right?
Because it's not at the 1.2. It's an unfeathered rule in our industry. It's like it's written into your courses. Is that okay? 1.2 is, that's all we're doing.
Right.
Anything below that, we're not spending that kind of money. Mm-hmm. And so these $800,000 sellers see that you're doing incredible marketing, as well as keeping them updated with our monthly market report. So you do the market report and a property brochure. Now you sell that, and now you've got them up into that 1.2. We'll use San Diego as an instance. Now we take that and create if possible, even a nicer property brochure, and you literally mail the property brochure. Now, I'll share 2 stories with you about mailing property brochures, and you guys can all verify them.
And define it. Like, what do you mean when you say a property brochure?
When I say a property brochure, it's no less than 4 pages, 11 by 17, on cardstock, UV coated, sometimes a foil. They'll be like the header will be in foil. Mm-hmm. It just depends on how expensive it is. I always say, don't take a Ferrari to a Volkswagen race, you'll look foolish. Mm-hmm. If you take a Volkswagen to a Ferrari race, you look hopeful. But so you don't want to, so you have to, and this is, I think, where marketing expertise, and I'm not going to say myself an expert, just I've been in the business so long that I've made more mistakes than anybody else could afford to make. Right. So we'll leave it at that. But I'll give you a couple of classic examples. Premier Estate Properties in South Florida. They started in Boca Raton. When I was in South Florida, 20 some odd years ago, and they had a slogan that they exclusively represented homes in excess of $1 million. Now, I'm going to give you their numbers and then tell you the strategy. So over the next 8 years, there were 500 homes. So we're going back 20 years. There were 500 homes that had sold for over $1 million. They took 400 of them, the listings. This is a small little mom and pop, 2 kids and a daughter group. This is not a big national brand in Boca Raton, Florida, a fairly good-sized company. This was their only strategy. Every single listing, without exception, they printed 1,000 property brochures and mailed them to high-end homeowners. So they first get in the business and they've got 1 listing, and then 2 months, 3 months later, they get another one. Now all of a sudden they start getting this momentum. Now they're pulling 50 listings a year. Every single time to this day, they still take 1,000 property brochures and mail them. So you're getting 50 property brochures on all of these high-end listings from these agents, and let's go back to what's the homeowner's number one concern in luxury. Have you ever sold anything in this price point? They're demonstrating it.
Every day.
Every day, and they don't even have to say, look at me.